Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to T minus 10 minutes with Shay, your favorite fractional chief operating officer. And what I do is I work with seven figure and multiple six-figure and six-figure businesses inside their business for business growth and scale day to day and week to week, right? Now, everyone can't be my client, so I have this mission, y'all. I have this mission that I will help small business owners and entrepreneurs just like you to stop spinning your wheels and make sense of your business so that it makes money and creates time freedom. Did you catch that? Make money and create time freedom. My freedom looks like living and working my business from anywhere in the world. Good morning. And I started this trip, this journey in Belize. I lived in Mexico for 3 years, and I have, for the past year, lived in the beef, tango, and World Cup capital of the world, Buenos Aires, Argentina. So I call this segment a little business banter on the balcony in Buenos Aires. Okay. So I'm back on the balcony. I'm giving you guys some great tips. And this week, guys, this week, what we're talking about is unclogging your business growth. Okay. Unclogging your business growth. I finally wrote out the whole entire blog. So that link is in the caption. So feel free to go ahead of me. You know, we have one more day of broadcast, but let's cap. So one of the number one questions that I always get is how can I unclog my business growth? Like my business is stalling, right? I've hit a plateau in my business growth. What are some quick things I can do to unclog the growth of my business, right? So that's what that question is, what this blog is based on. If you missed it on Monday, what I said was you need to have clarity in your messaging. Okay, you need to have clarity in your messaging. You need to be talking to one ideal client about one problem and how you solve it with one purposeful solution, which is your offer. Okay, one, one. That is clarity, right? So that when people think of you, they think of the one thing. When they think of the one thing, they think of you. That is clarity, right? So all that stuff that you're doing that you think you're going to leave money on the table, if you don't do it all, you're actually leaving your business growth on the table. Okay. So good morning. Good morning. So that was tip number one. So you need to go back to Monday's replay and get all the good around that. Okay. Now Tuesday's tip or yesterday's tip, tip number two was about your workflow. Okay. About your workflow. Some of you have clogged up business growth because you have a clogged up business flow. Okay. And what I mean by that is your client journey. Okay. Your client journey is from awareness to inquiry about your awareness of your brand or your company or you, right? Inquiry about your actual how to work with you, onboarding them onto the offer, servicing them and offboarding them, whether it's into something else or away, right? So that entire client journey has steps to it. Okay. Each step has a process and a protocol to finish and complete each step. And then there should be processes and protocol how you go from one step to another, right? So do you have your processes and your protocol smooth? Okay. Do you have your tech? Do you have the right tech to to do each step and to go from one step to another? Do you have the right team or do you have enough team? Right? So that was yesterday. Now today is actually about the right team, right? Sometimes you have to unclog your people, right? Sometimes you have to unclog your people. Now, when someone is not working out in a particular position or role, okay, guess what you look at first? You don't look at the person, you look at your structure. Have you set them up for success, right? Do they have their processes and protocols for everything that they have to do? Do they know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it? Okay, because that's your job. Okay, you hire people into the processes. You don't hire people and expect them to know what to do. Okay, because even if you hire an expert, there are certain ways that you do things. So you still are responsible for having processes and protocols. Okay, so when someone is not working out in a role, the first thing you look at is the structure. Now, let's say you go and you make sure the structure is tight. You have set them up for success. They know what success looks like. You know what success looks like, right? Then now we look at the person, okay? And we look at two things, right? We look at what exactly is this person good at? And does it fit for the role that they have, or does it fit for another role within the company? Okay? Because what we want is we want to have our aces in their places. Some of you are trying to stick people in roles and spaces that they don't belong. And not necessarily because they're a bad hire, but maybe you hired them into the wrong position. Okay. So what that means is you need to evaluate what are they good at, and do you have a role for what they're good at? And if not, you have to, as my coach would say, release them to their destiny. Okay. Because you cannot afford, as a small business, to pay someone in a position that is not doing well. If the structure is there and it is the person, you cannot, as a small business, keep investing. Okay. Just like you cannot have these positions in a team and you have not put the structure in place. Because guess what? You're throwing money away when you start hiring people before they know exactly what they need to be doing. Okay. You have to invest in your team the way you invest in other areas of your business. An investment looks like having that structure in place. Okay. It also could look like bringing development to that person. How can that person do better and better in that position? Right? Are you giving them any additional training? Are you helping them keep up with the trends that are associated with their role? Okay? These things are important. So if you unclog your people, do you see where you can unclog your business and start having more free flowing revenue? All right. So that is today's tip. We'll be back tomorrow with our final tip about how to unclog the growth of your business. So I hope that you join me right here at 8 a.m. Eastern Time for the T, right? T minus 10 minutes, because we're giving you good information for the transformation in your business. All right. So I hope you join us again tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And until then, I would love it if you had a great day. And I'll see you again tomorrow for our last broadcast of the week. So catch you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. So join me right here. All right, guys. Have a great day.